Adding character to the people, places, or even objects in your stories can be a tremendous method of adding texture and personality to your personal storytelling style. Characterization can be a hard concept to grasp though, so let's learn by contrasting some examples. If you say, "A war veteran was at the cemetery the other day and I used to know him, I saw him as I walked by," it's just not a very interesting story. Someone that you're talking to is probably just likely to say, "Cool," and that's about it. But let's see what happens when we add some characterization to the mix. If you say, "I was walking by the cemetery the other day and this older, grizzled guy walked up. He was in like an olive military coat and he passed me on the other side of the fence. He walked with a limp, and he had this big, nasty scar right along his lip. And he seemed vaguely familiar. But I did a double take when I realized who he was. He was my old commanding officer in the military." I turned around to look at him, and he looked back and he says, "Good to see you again, soldier." Weird, right? Crazy old guy. That kind of story adds character. Characterization is, in a nutshell, using choice details to give character and nuance to the subject of your story. Let's try a simpler example. I have this rickety lamp on my table. Okay, so what? Now this. I have this lamp on my table and it swings from edge to edge really weirdly, like a ghost almost is using it to balance, and sometimes it creaks at night. It's the weirdest thing. It's like it's haunted. Spooky, right? By using characterization, you can control how certain people, places, and objects are perceived, and therefore this can be one of your most powerful tools if you're looking to give a specific impression.